There are other important challenges and opportunities before us to continue to build a better Minnesota. In addition to clean water, clean air, and reducing global warming are other important priorities for my administration. Last month in Washington, the United States Supreme Court stayed federal enforcement of President Obama's Clean Power Plan. Here in Minnesota, some have questioned our decision to continue developing a plan to tackle the worst impacts of climate change. However, developing clean energy has never been about satisfying federal bureaucrats. Beginning with my predecessor, Governor Plenty, former Lieutenant Governor Pretner Solon, and other key legislators in 2007, it has always been about serving the best interests of our citizens. Over the past 5 years, Minnesotans have made their interests clear to my administration. From kids concerned that pond hockey doesn't start until January, to farmers trying to predict growing seasons, to folks wondering why this year's March blizzards have turned into 60-degree days. Many thousands of Minnesotans have expressed their concerns about the growing impacts of climate change. I received one letter from Paul and Susan Shirkey, who operate Wintergreen Dog Sled Lodge in Ely. They wrote, quote, "In the 35 years we've operated Wintergreen Dog Sled Lodge, we've watched our season diminish by nearly 20%, from an average of 116 operating days to 94. And our winter tourism industry is lucky at one. Dog sledding is very accommodating of marginal snow conditions. All our dogs need is a few inches of snow and off we go. But cross-country skiing and snowmobile tourism need a much more substantial snow base. Those tourism sectors are measuring their operating loss over the past few decades, not in days, but rather in weeks. In fact, during some recent winters, we've only had a 3 to 4 week window of optimal cross-country skiing and snowmobiling conditions. Here in Minnesota's Arrowhead region, one that has been renowned nationally as a winter recreation mecca. It's clear that we need to do more to protect Minnesota's climate and the lungs of our children and grandchildren by developing thousands of innovative clean energy jobs. We have an opportunity this session to build on the progress of our predecessors. Lieutenant Governor Smith and I are eager to work with legislators and with businesses to grow Minnesota's clean energy economy. Some of Minnesota's utilities, like Xcel Energy, are national leaders in developing wind, solar, and other clean energy alternatives. Let us proceed not by politicking with the health of future generations, but rather by protecting them.